Good day, everyone. My name is Bridget Kakukwa-a, and I am a Zambian. I'll run briefly my career life so that someone out there, a young girl, can be encouraged. I started my career path as a teacher. I used to teach civic education and French in a small school called Chilston High School. It was while I was there that I encountered other women who inspired me to go further in my education. And then I proceeded to go to the University of Zambia, where I studied library and information science with French. It was a double major which exposed me to a lot of things about life and a lot of things that I treasure the most now, especially the things that pertain to information management. And when I finished my school, actually during the course of my bachelor's degree, I was privileged to do my internship at COMESA Secretariat in Zambia. And it was while I was there that my eyes were open to another world, the international world that I did not have an idea existed. And while I was there, I desired in my heart that I am going to pursue my studies further so that I could maybe one day work in an institution or an organization like COMESA. So when I finished my first degree, I was fortunate enough to get an internship at COMESA. And while I was there, I pursued my master's degree in communication science. From that time, I have never looked back. I noticed that as a woman, when you move a step further, even a little step further in education, your life changes a bit. Indeed, it's true what people say that education is an enabler. It enables you and places you on a pedestal that you could never have reached. Education gives you comparative advantage. I've heard other people say that even if you're not educated, it's okay, you can make it in life. Well, there are some who do make it in life, but for that disadvantaged young girl who is in the rural area, who does not have an inheritance, who does not have any capital to start a business, education is something that can help her to sit at a table with the likes of Obama, to sit at a table with the likes of Gracia Mandela, to sit at a table with people who are of high standing in society. So, to young girls out there who may be struggling with thinking that they cannot go anywhere in life, hold on to the education. Put in the best in your schools, and you'll see that things will improve and things will change in your life. I had a role model in my life, my mother. My mother was a primary school teacher, but she worked hard to ensure that each of her children, including myself, could get an education. She would wake up every morning at 4 a.m., go out to a nearby harbor in Mazabuka where we used to live. She would go and buy fish. Then she should go to the market to sell that fish. By the time it's 6 a.m., she would be home, prepare herself to go to class to teach. That is the kind of woman who I look up to. One who put in her level best to ensure that her children could get something along the way. And I do realize that there are a lot of young girls out there who aspire to have jobs that will place them on, like maybe an international level. That is something that is achievable as long as you put in your very best. Learn from others. There are people who have gone before you. Learn, take a leaf from what they have done best. Accept criticism along the way. As a woman, you'll be exposed to a lot of challenges. And as a woman, because of the world that we live in, your work is supposed to be even a step higher than what the other gender is doing. So despite all those challenges, forge ahead, and at the end of the day, you are going to achieve your main goal. I do understand that there are a lot of challenges that young girls face out there to ascend the regional corporate ladder. Not only do they struggle with work, not only do they struggle with financial challenges, but they also struggle with biological rules that they have. Take, for example, a young girl in Sanjika in Eastern Province, Zambia, in the rural outskirts of Zambia, who goes to school where there is no proper washroom, where she can attend to her biological need called menstruation. A girl who may not even have pads or sanitation wear to change so that she can attend school. How can such a girl compete in a world where boys are not faced with any challenges that are like that? So, despite these challenges that young girls face, there is a way out. The women who have gone before them can come up to support the young ones who are there so that they can also reach where they have reached. I am talking like this because I have been part and parcel of women who support young girls with menstrual hygiene facilities, young girls with menstrual hygiene products, so that they are able to attend class, they are able to achieve their heart-held desires and heart-held dreams. What you may ask, what motivates me to do this? What motivates me to do this is that there are people before me who did things that allowed me to reach where I am. Currently, I work for a regional organization. Not the first that I've worked for. I've worked for several others before me, and I've worked for international projects before. So there are people who along the way helped me, mostly women. Some encouraged me, some criticized me, but still they built me to be what I have become. And these are the people who have helped me to push forward to achieve that which I have achieved and which I am still yet to achieve. I can't say that I have reached self-actualization right now. I still have a long way to go, and there are still a lot more women that God has brought in my life that are contributing to making me and to shaping me what I am today. To a young girl out there who feels that there's nothing that they can do to work for an international organization, there's nothing that they can do to achieve their biggest dream, there's a lot that you can do. There's a lot that you can do using your hands and using your brains. And all you need to do is to be determined. Growing up, I was faced with a few challenges, but I looked up to God, who my mother introduced me to, and that is the one who has led me along the way. I see that when I look in the Bible, there are some women who did extremely great things, and I still believe that even now, there are women who can do a lot to change the world. There are women who can contribute to the well-being of society. And all I can say is that trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge God, and He's going to direct you and to achieve your biggest dreams of your life.